Greetings, traveler. Skyblivion brings back what we loved about Oblivion, and now there's even more high quality content ahead. Enjoy watching. First of all, huge thanks to the Skyblivion team. You brought back the atmosphere I felt in Oblivion. Now let's move to the updates. I'll run quickly through the main points the devs announced. Then we'll slow down on the ones I really want you to see because you simply have to see them. Character models were improved, updated textures, hairstyles, facial features, key characters got a facelift, and yes, Emperor Uriel Septim 7 now looks the way his voice suggests.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
Also, ingredients. When you pick them, part of the model actually disappears, just like in Skyrim. A small thing, but it sells the I'm really here feeling. On top of that, the feel of the starting prison is preserved. Same route, same first playthrough vibes, only now the visuals hold the standard. All items have been redone from scratch. Armor, weapons, clothing, even the little junk. Everything reads differently now. Lockpicking isn't a Skyrim reskin, it's a new interface, a blend of Oblivion's spirit and ESO ideas, and it works with both keyboard and controller. Audio also snaps into place, heavier hits, deeper ambience, music that glues the space together. You'll hear the difference right away. Loading screens, 50 unique ones, layered illustrations, tips, and a new progress indicator that shows where we're at. Menus, star constellations plus that paper style. In the class menu you can clearly see how skills affect your build. Everything reads quickly. If you didn't fully catch it, in classic Oblivion, there were 13 birth signs with specific bonuses powers. In Skyrim, they were replaced by standing stones scattered across the world. You could switch them whenever you wanted. In Skyblivion, we choose a sign again and build around it. Just like in 2006. That's a real return of depth. And the big story beats. The Emperor, his death, the Amulet of Kings changing hands, and the Blade's final instructions now land with more drama, and Captain Renault's sword even has an honorary place in the Blade's Hall of Fame. Short and to the point. Now let's slow down for the tastiest parts. While exploring caves, you'll encounter goblins with wall paintings that expand the lore. Think about it. We used to see them as mindless creatures throwing on leftover armor and swinging whatever weapon they found. But in Skyblivion, they're presented as a full social group. Goblins live in tribes with hierarchy. At the top, a shaman, more a spiritual leader ideologue than a fighter. Below, warlords, berserkers, scouts, and even those in charge of food. Goblins have cooks, making do with what they find. Rats and fish. Across Cyrodiil there are at least 7 distinct tribes. You can tell them by tattoos and skin tone. For example, Bitterfish, Bloody Hand, Dust Eater, Rock Biter, Sharp Tooth, Skullbreaker, Three Feather, and one more stands out, the White Skin Clan, from Goblin Jim's cave. And despite sharing the same origin, they fight each other. Constant clashes for power, territory, the right to survive, and you know what? Maybe one day we'll actually get to play as them. Why not? In ESO, you can basically become a goblin already. In Stonefalls, there's the quest A Goblin's Affection, where you get the Shadowsilk Gem, a goblin disguise. And there's also Shadowsilk Goblin as a full polymorph in the Crown Store. So, the idea doesn't sound that far-fetched. The devs also said that every dungeon now matches its region stylistically. Sometimes you can even hear birds from the surface above the Imperial Isle. And don't forget, it's not just caves, but Ayleid ruins too. Quick reminder, in the Heartlands and the Great Forest, classic halls like in old Oblivion. In Blackwood, walls wrapped in moss and vines. On the Gold Coast, ruins half buried by sand and worn by the wind. In the Gerald Mountains, structures that look like frozen pages of living history. And this is where I want to show you a location-to-location comparison so you can feel the scale and the differences. One more note, my theory from that other video, link in the top right, turned out true. The devs did add urns and integrated them into Ayleid ruins perfectly. You know I get goosebumps looking at this. The work is so large and so detailed it's hard to imagine. It's these small things that build the atmosphere. And from here, just watch and enjoy the scale for yourself. No more commentary needed. That's today's breakdown. Drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Which Skyblivion update impressed you the most? See you in the next video.